For the last few years, Zambia's GDP has been galloping at an average 7%, but that impressive growth is now under threat. Copper prices, sinking since May, reached a 6-year low this month. A crippling energy crisis due to declining water levels in Kariba Dam, the country's biggest source of electricity, has also restricted production. Accounting for more than 70% of exports and more than 20% of government revenue, the base metal is crucial for Zambia. Besides the national repercussions, the impact of the crisis affecting Zambia's copper mining industry is likely to be felt here, the mining hinterlands, where mine workers and communities that directly feed off the mines are likely to bear the greatest brunt. Anxiety is running high in the copper belt. 3 of the largest copper mines have scaled back operations and plan to cut thousands of jobs. These women's husbands are at work right now, but they're not sure if these will be their last shifts. Many have started up small businesses to supplement incomes. They fear the tougher times ahead for their impoverished community.
It is rumored that about 4,300 will lose their jobs. Now, if you add that to those already unemployed, what will happen? They may turn to vending like us. Then who will buy from who? Because we depend on the mine workers for business.
I asked if they were aware of the economics at play, which have forced the impending retrenchments.
They should just continue with those workers. It is not the workers' fault. At some point, the price of copper will rise again, so they should keep those workers.
The Zambian kwacha has responded to the economic downturn, shedding more than 30% of its value against the US dollar. Residents here are also battling to cope with the resultant increase in cost of living. Luancha Copper Mine has already sent 1,640 miners on forced leave. I spoke to one of them who did not want to be identified for fear of victimization.
I was getting about 3,800. By this time now, I'm on forced leave. I get 900 kwacha, which is not good because I have to pay rentals, then I have to pay for school fees, then I have to pay the debits I borrowed.
What do you want the government to do?
They have to sit down and discuss what the way forward for the miners. What we want is to go back for work.
On Monday, President Edgar Lungu met Glencore PLC, which plans to retrench 4,300 workers, after which his spokesperson said the government is open to the cuts provided they are done within the law. Not the message mine workers were hoping for. But voters in the copper belt are seen as the kingmakers in Zambian politics, and with elections due next year, this may not be the end of the story, as the government could try to intervene to address the concerns in the region. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Copper Belt, Zambia.